packed and ready to freeze for later use. That's how I preserve my rosemary. To keep the mini fruit fries that are prepared here, I have quite some fruit mangoes and apples which are all ripe and attracting all these fruit fries. If I want to chop instead onions, I can put them away too. Should have done. Okay, this is our second day here. Second full day here since we returned from Chicago country. Yesterday was too lazy to process anything. So today's the day I'm doing most of it. I'm already boiling some boma that I bought on the way. Didn't have it from home, but it has been very good. I've already seen stripped down the smell leaves from the stalks. And I've already put them in the freezer. How I use them is in meats and chai tea, both white and strong. And in my dao, take out of dao, that's ginger, honey, lemon, and rosemary concoction. I also used to infuse it in my hair oil, mostly olive oil that I use for my hair, but I haven't done that in a long time. Especially this year I've been too lazy to take care of my natural hair. So I'm chopping down the stem onions, just put them in a bag and freeze it. I use it to make omelets, fry meats, fry githeri, fry other regions, kamande, dengu, cowpeas, njahi. Most people don't like njahi, but I love them. Very nutritious, and when cooked right, they are really yummy-licious. You can also use them for making samosas. But samosa making is so tedious. I do sometimes. Not that I'm very good at it, but I've attempted at least once or twice. But I prefer buying several time and labor. I'm trying to put the stems on one side, then the leaves on the other. I want to use another bag. Also, I need them a bit separate because this is what I mostly use for. These are mostly what I use for omelets. So I'm able to assess that. So I'll put it first in the fridge, because I'll be using it to fry food for dinner today. And after that, put it in the freezer. Here we have it. These are the ndomas that have been boiling. Yeah, I boiled them and peeled because I grew up seeing them boiled that way. Mostly I peel them while we are eating. I'll freeze them that way, and sometimes when I have time I peel, then freeze them. I also need to boil some green bananas that are here. The rest of them I'll make stewed matoke. And this kale here, collard greens, kumawiki, need to be taken care of. I'll cook it for dinner today. And this is what I'm having for lunch today. Kenduma that I just boiled, arrowroots, green onions omelette, and some cut up tomatoes. I've also sorted them. And for dessert, some bobo from Shads. Hi friends, let me welcome you to my today's vlog. I realized I've not done that. So today what I was trying to do before I talk about this is take care of the produce that we brought from Shago, our country. We've already done a bit of it. Right now I want to make dinner, and for dinner we are having yam. This is what we call yam. I know there are so many other types when you look it up in the internet, but this is what we call yam. I have 2 of them here, so instead of mixing with potatoes the way I usually do, I'll just cook it on its own, because I don't want to make a lot. I know especially my boss will not eat it, so I don't want to have a lot. And then I'll fry up some goat meat and then steam some sukuma wiki that I've already washed. It's drying because I don't want it to release a lot of water when I'll be frying it. The avocados here, of course, then they'll be left to ripen up, and a variety of bananas that's also for ripening up. So those ones will remain as they are and eat them once they are ripe. So I'll peel yam. This is how it looks in the inside, reddish yellow. So just going to peel it, then I'll dice it. My parents had given me a lot of this yam, but I shared with my family, my in-laws, because I knew we couldn't consume all of that. And they don't last. They don't heal like the way the potatoes heal and you can keep them for some time. No. These ones require that to use them within a few days of digging them out. Also, my mom roasted some for us. I really love roasted ones. That's it, a snack on our way back to Nairobi. No cream. So we chop them. Oh, that's too big. All ready to be fried. I'll fry them in nyanya, tomatoes, carrots, and courgette. Yeah, that will be enough. So about 3 meals. It's boiled. Bananas are really yummy. I love that variety so much. Most of the smaller bags, so I use this one. This one is at least 2 or 3 breakfasts. They are now ready to go into the fridge and freezer. These ndomas, these arrowroots that I've already peeled are for tomorrow's breakfast. Just decided to peel them now so that I save myself some time. Yeah, so that project done with. So I want to fry the goat meat. Let's put a little oil, then use our chopped up stem onions. Sometimes I just wash my meat, put it in a pot, then onto the fire, then I'll add the onions later. It's just the same, never notice any difference. The onions are cooked, just put in the meat. Forgive me, I'm using the very lid I used to cover it, because I don't want to dirty so many dishes. In a little water, then let it cook. Then at some point I'll add tomatoes. And of course I'm adding some spices, salt, a little bit of turmeric. These are mostly the spices I use. Ginger and garlic, I also use it in I usually use the raw ones, but right now I don't feel like chopping them or grating them, so I use the powdered ones. I burnt my mittens. I've not managed to replace them, so this is what I'm using. For the yams, I'm frying them with nyanya, courgette, and carrots. Those are the nyanyas are for the goat. Also need to chop another onion for the sukuma wiki. I'd even forgotten about them. Now let them cook until brown. Adding green tomatoes, add salt, then let the tomatoes cook a bit. I'm adding carrots and courgette. Cook for a minute or two, then we add the yams. Add our tomatoes into the goat meat. It's almost fully cooked, so in a few minutes our goat will be ready. Allow it to cook for a few minutes so that it can soak in the flavors. Then I add water, and then I let it simmer for some minutes. I'll keep on checking whether it's cooked. Add water until everything is submerged, so that the yams can cook through. Here is our goat meat, it's done. And here the yams still going. I taste a piece, it's almost there, maybe 10 more minutes. So the food is ready. The greens, the yams and the goat meat. So I'll plate a little for my youngest. The other one says she will eat the leftover rice. So I'll plate a little for my youngest. I don't know how she will love the yams. So this is our dinner for today. Yeah, yams, fresh from my father's farm. Goat, I bought it actually. I didn't bring it from home, and the grains are from home. So thank you so much for coming with me as I prepared and preserved the produce. I hope you enjoyed. I just remembered we also had sugar cane, which I've not eaten. I hope you'll be able to do that tomorrow before it goes bad. But otherwise, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment so that you can interact. Bye.